Hi, I'm here. I was just looking at something and sort of got lost. I'm just a couple minutes late. Hi, Bumblebee. I'm there. I'm here. I'm here. Yes, I just had another. I have a question for you, Bumblebee. On Poshmark, you can get on your solds, okay? Once you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the first things that you ever sold, you can get back to the top by just clicking a button. However, if you're at the top, like today, can you get to the very bottom? Can you do it the other way? Hi, Diane. Uh, yeah, because it's a long ways to get to the bottom if they don't have a button for that. I'll tell you my problems first so I can get this out of the way because I am so upset about this. Yesterday I sold a bundle on Poshmark. It makes me nervous immediately because then I have to find 3 things that I still have, okay? So I found 2 of the things. She ordered 2 pairs of shorts and 1 polo shirt. I had the 2 pairs of shorts and did not have the polo shirt. The polo shirt was not listed on eBay, so it must have been sold. But it must have been sold at a date that's longer than 3 months because eBay only lets you go back and look at your solds or look at your orders 3 months back. Like today, it's only letting me go back to May 8th. After that, I don't know how you go back unless you'd go through all your paperwork. Yeah, this is why I want to go to the bottom. On eBay or on Poshmark, I was just checking. On Poshmark, you can go all the way to the bottom, and I could check from the bottom up everything to make sure that I pulled it off of eBay. Now on eBay, you can't do that. So that is the problem. On eBay, I sold this bundle. One of the things, I had to cancel the bundle. I offered to give her 15% off, the same as with 3 on the 2, but she said she might buy the 1 pair of shorts, but she never came back and bought. She said it was no problem. But that's a cancellation. Today, the very next day, I just sold a top, a torrid top on Poshmark. It's not where it's supposed to be. So I look on eBay and it's not listed under active. It should be there. So evidently it's been sold on eBay. So I go back to May 8th and it's nowhere to be seen. So it had to be before then that I sold it. So that's 2 days in a row I've lost sales on Poshmark. It's so upsetting to me. I went and took a Xanax. It makes me afraid. Every time a sale comes in, I get scared. Yeah. Anyway, besides that, of course, last week, the week before, I'm doing two weeks of sales. This past week, which has been pretty good because I've had big sales running, and the week before was horrible, and that's why I didn't have a what sold video last week. So these are 2 weeks in a row I'm doing, which looks like it used to look in on 1 week. But I didn't try to substitute another one, but I offered her if she wanted to just get the 2 shorts, I would give her the percentage off, like it was 3. Search my Poshmark solds by brand, etc. How would that help me getting to? I just wondered. I don't really have to get to the bottom unless I would. It's not a problem getting to the very end of Poshmark. It just takes a while. My problem is finding how to get to more than 3 months worth of sales on eBay. They don't seem to offer that. I would have to go back to paperwork to find that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it's time to do an inventory again, which is not a small task when you're by yourself. So anyway, let's get to happier things. These are sales from the past 2 weeks. I sold on both eBay and Poshmark, a lot more on eBay because that's where the sales went. The sales from the week before, I just had a 15% off sale. Then I decided, as we talked about last week, I was going to have bigger sales. So for half the week, I had a 30% sale, I think, on everything, the whole kit and caboodle. And then on the last 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, today, including today, Friday, yesterday, today, yesterday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I had 50% off. Friday, I had a lot of sales. Saturday, not as many. And today, not as many so far. So sometimes as they see that it's counting down and the sale's going to end, sales come in more in the evening, but we'll see. I'm not including the sales from today on this because I'm going from Sunday to Saturday on both weeks. So I hope that explains it. I don't know. Let me share my screen and let's go to see what I sold, and then we'll talk afterwards. Okay, I sold 23 items on Poshmark. Now that's 2 weeks worth, remember. And I sold, I think, 9. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 things on Poshmark and only 1 thing on Mercari. I haven't been listing that much on Mercari, just once in a while to keep it going. Yeah, I have to do better on Mercari. So let's start with eBay here. I sold this pretty Tommy Bahama maxi skirt. It's a size medium in this eye-cap pattern. Remember, this was still at the 15% off sale. It sold for $22.94. And they paid shipping, so they paid a total of $31.38. Now, another thing, since we've went from first class to the Ground Advantage, which is a little cheaper, I'm also making at least $1 on top of my profits on shipping. So, yeah. All right, let's go to the next thing here. This took a lot longer to sell than I thought it would. This is by Mountain Hardware. It's just a V-neck tee, really, but the brand was really good. But sometimes that doesn't matter if it doesn't have anything special going for it. This sold for $18.77. I've had this a long time. That's an offer I sent out to watchers, and they bought it. And this went to Webster, New York. The first thing went to Spokane, Washington. That skirt, that maxi skirt. Okay, everybody is paying shipping on top of these prices, remember. This is a little lightweight quilted vest by Relativity. It's a size medium. It sold for an $18 best offer. Remember, I'm taking a lot of best offers too. So sold for $18 plus shipping. So they paid $25.52 for this. It went to Monroe, Georgia. Okay, here's a mystery thing. This is my book, and this is the back of the book, okay? And when I went down looking at all the things that I put in, I didn't put a front of the book on here. This is the American Country Inn and Bed and Breakfast Cookbook, Volume 2. I had inside pictures when it was published, and I have the torn corner there, but I don't have the very front of the book. How this sold, I don't know. However, if you look up here at books that were sold, they sold for $5.15. This is the same book. And there's another one over here someplace. Sold for about $4 something. But mine sold for $9.25. Now, I don't quite understand that, except mine says it's a cookbook and a travel guide. Maybe that had something to do with it. But you would think that they would wonder where the front of the book, picture of the front of the book was. This was, I don't know how I goofed up on that, but it seemed to have worked, and they haven't sent it back. So it sold for $9.25 plus shipping, and they paid a total of $16.31 to get this to New Paltz, New York. Sometimes I guess you're just supposed to sell something. And this was evidently it. Okay, I've sold a pair of these Skechers. These are sandals, really thong sandals with a wedge heel. You can see there. These sold for $18.15. And where'd they go? That was a best offer somebody gave me. They went to Cicero, Illinois. Okay, this is a vintage Corette City Blues. It's a petite little jacket. I've had this a long time, and I'm very surprised that this didn't sell quicker. Look at those cute buttons on the front. They're all different. It's just a really cute jacket. This sold for $16 best offer, which I took, and it went to Austin, Texas. I'm not sure where I got this, whether I got it or whether Bumblebee sent it or whether I got it in a box. I'm not sure, but I liked it. It was size extra large. Next thing is a pair of booty shorts. These are by Lucky Brand. I sent out an offer of $11.77. Now this is the start of the 30% off sale. This pair of shorts was in 30% off sale, and they weren't selling, so I thought I'd get sales started by sending out some offers, which I did. $11.77, which is lower than I usually take for little booty shorts, but it's okay. They went to Marblehead, Massachusetts. This is, I recently got this. Remember, this is, I think this came in a box. Liliette by Bali, strapless underwire bra. This is brand new. This sold at a 30% off sale, but no, they didn't pay that. They wanted it for $14.99. So I took the offer, and it went to Ponce, Puerto Rico. Now, Tommy Bahama, this is 100% linen. Here starts my linen sales. This is a men's medium. This is a really pretty, nice shirt. I'm surprised that this didn't sell better than it did, but it was in a 30% off sale, and they paid that of $18.89. Went to Aptos, California. Very nice shirt. This is a little eyelet, cool little summer pullover shirt by Sim and Sam. It had elastic around the neck. You could have that like off the shoulders. It's a size extra large. It was new with tags. So this sold for $10 best offer, even after the 30% sale. Mill Valley, California, this went to. Plus shipping, that was. This is by Apartment 9. It's a little pair of capris. These weren't pull-on. These had a hook and loop, not a hook and loop, but a hook and bar attachment with a zipper, size 6. They sold for $11.54, which was 30% off. They went to Mainville, Ohio. This is a little J. Jill sundress. I think this is just a pull-on sundress. This was smocked on the front and stretchy along the waist. I think this just pulled on. This sold for $16 best offer, and it went to Valley City, right here. That is, Valley City is like really close to where my horses were bored. So yeah, right near me. So they paid shipping on it. It weighed a little over a pound, so they had to pay priority shipping. So they paid a total of $26.53. Where are you now here? I don't understand why this is jumps around all over the place. This is a J. Crew Factory blouse. Emerald green. in a size medium. This was a pull-on blouse, had bell sleeves. This had been on sale for 30% off at $19.47. Somebody offered me $10 and I took it. I'm not happy about it, but that's what it sold for. And it mostly because it was J. Crew factory. It wasn't just plain J. Crew. Went to Midland, Texas. It's another pair of like lounge pants. These are by Liz Claiborne. They're wide-legged pants. New with tags in a size 12. These are really pretty. I don't know what you call that pattern. There's a name for that, I believe. I sent out an offer on these for $17.77, and that's what they bought them for. Went to Decatur, Georgia. Where are you here? Okay, this is the first item in the 50% off sale, as you can see right down there, right there. 50% off. $12.50 they paid for this little loft size 16 wrap top. Went to Topeka, Mississippi. Plus tax, they paid $19.63. Now, from now on, these are all 50% off. Here's another linen piece by Rachel Zoe. I thought sure I'd sell this for more. However, it was in 50% off sale. Somebody jumped on it for $14.50. Went to Pismo Beach, California. This I've had a while. This is by Luca and Gray in a size small. This little white eyelet top. It says it had a tie and button back. Let's see the back here. Yeah. Okay. This sold for a best offer after I put it for $50. This sort of irritates me, but I get easily irritated by eBay, evidently. This is 50% off. It's $15.39, but they made me an offer of $9. I did take it because it's sort of a little bit of nothing here. And went to Hallbrook, New York. Believe me, I've gotten some best offers that I refused. Next thing is, I can find it. This was cute. This is C&C, California. 100% linen, size large. In this gingham, this is a dark navy and white gingham pullover top. This sold for $16.49. At least they didn't ask for more off. That was 50% off of what I thought I should get for it. And it went to Mendenhall, Mississippi. Another pair of linen. This is linen by Comfy USA. These are linen pants. They had a zipper, I think. Yes, they had a zipper. Sold for $12.63, which was in that half price sale. They went to Chicago, Illinois. Selling all my linen. Okay, this is Archaic long sleeve knit shirt in a size medium. This is so pretty, I think. This sold for $12.48, which was the sale price. It went to Round Rock, Texas. Plus shipping, of course. Okay, we have to have our Knox Rose piece. I have the hiccups, I'm sorry. This is a sleeveless top. The whole top of it is smocked, so it's stretchy. It's gray with this floral pattern. It's a pretty low top. This sold for $9.48 because it was half price. Now, Knox Rose comes from Target. You can't really ask for a huge amount because they don't sell for a huge amount new in the store. So, yeah, and when you put it at half price, that brings it down pretty low. This went to Saginaw, Michigan. A pair of Talbot's pants. These were in a size 12. Usually I do better with bigger sizes on Talbot's. This was on sale for $13.73 plus shipping. So they paid $20.82 and it went to West Cliff, Colorado. And I think this is the last eBay item. A Nautica short sleeve, also linen, plaid shirt. This is a men's extra, extra large. It was 50% off, but he offered me 12 and I took it. Went to Cordova, Tennessee. Okay, this is Poshmark now. This is Bar Artesia. It's a boho gypsy top, bell sleeve, tassel ties, ivory, blue and green color. This sold for $15. I received $12 from that, and it went to Corte Madera, California. The next Poshmark item is a Calvin Klein polo shirt, a men's extra large. This sold for $19, but it had a shipping discount on it, so I received $13.18. This was a strange little thing. I'm sure I didn't buy this. I think this came in a box. It's by Hem and Thread. It's a little skirt, but it's all open on the sides. And if you can see down here, it's lined at the top here. You can see through the rest of it. And it's sort of a midi length. And it just looks like something that you could use at the beach to cover up, your bottom of your bathing suit. This sold for $17. I received $13.60 for this. It went to Cambridge, Massachusetts. A pair of Lucky Brand denim shorts. These are the roll-up. I recently just got these. They sold for $17, but there was a shipping discount, so I received $11.58. They went to Tacoma, Oklahoma. This is a pair of Ariat real denim jeans, women's 34 regular, with the white entwined stitching. That's what it says on the pants. They were boot cut and the color was marine blue. So I think I got these pretty recently. These sold for $25. So I received $20 on these. These may have been was this in one of those cheap denim boxes I just got? I'm not sure. I think I did get a pair of Ariat pants, jeans in there. They went to Alamo, Texas. Okay, here's that Charter Club denim fitted jacket that somebody had offered me a price, which I sent her back another offer, and she refused it. So immediately this sold again. Sold for the full price of $25 that I had on it. So I was so happy about this. However, there was a shipping discount, so I received $17.98. This was a really cute sort of fitted. This fit me perfectly. I did find, look at Bumblebee, I did find some stock photos of this, but a different color, but you know, cute jacket. Went to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Here's something I've had a long time. This is by Tommy Bahama. It's a medium, just a pullover, but it had this jewel neckline with, these were little jewels right here. I probably bought this. I don't know. It sold for $14. I received $11 for this top. It went to Pensacola, Florida. Pair of Keen hiking water shoes in a size 6, a small size. Yeah, I got $18 for those. They went to Jonesboro, Arkansas, and I received $14.40 for those. The last thing on Poshmark was this just a half button down shirt by Ella Moss. Had a little peplum and roll up sleeves. This sold for $20 with a shipping discount, so I received $13.98. And this went to Bradenton, Florida. And one Mercari sale. Where are we here? Yes, this Billabong sundress. I don't ever remember even buying this, but it was a size medium, multicolored little sundress. This sold for $18 on Mercari. Went to San Diego, California, and I made $15.03 from that. So that is the total of what I sold. And let me show you some numbers over here. Let me show you the graph. This is when the impressions were so low here. I had 3 days in a row with no sales right here. And then I think that this is when the 30% off sale started. And it was uphill from there. Although I did have a no sale day right there. I don't know what that was all about. This was Friday when I had my best sale, over 100. But then yesterday, not so good. And today, not so good so far. It would have been much better if I would have had Poshmark sales that I really screwed up. I don't know how I'm going to solve this. Yeah. So let me show you this over here. This is my numbers. Now, remember, this is 2 weeks. This is not just 1 week. This is 2 weeks. This is only eBay. Total sales, $502.94. It says I sold 24 items. I really sold 23 because the 24th item they did buy it, but then they sent it back. So it was a return. It was a brand new polo shirt And the man says it must have been the second because there was some stitching that wasn't right on the back. When this came back, I would have never picked this up. He must be a perfectionist because, yeah. But he sent it back. He got all his money back. I put it and I relisted it. So there you go. Out of that net sale, out of those 502 gross sales, I made a net of $208.15. Now that's for 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah. So let me get back here. And stop sharing. I have my numbers here from Poshmark. The average selling price, I didn't tell you, on eBay was $20.96. Okay. I sold 9. Did I say 9? Or yeah, 9 things on Poshmark. My average sales on Poshmark was $18.88. So still under eBay. Okay, I made a gross on Poshmark of $170, and that netted out to be $127.77. So Mercari, I made that extra $18, which really for me was $15.03. I didn't add up the whole thing of what I got. Yeah, still not good, but it did keep me better, but did keep me much busier doing, a lot more sales. Now, tomorrow, there'll be no sales on for a day. And what I plan to do tomorrow is I have things in my draft I was ready to put on, but then I thought, why put them on? They'd go right on the 50% off sale. So I will put them on tomorrow or the next day. But tomorrow I'm going to end a lot of my eBay items and then sell similar. I'm going to do that on a whole lot of them, see if I see any jump for a day or not. Because there's not going to be many sales when they see there's no sale going on. Then I will start out again and try this again and see if this works. I do 30% off for half the week. It ends. And then I do the 50% off for a long weekend. So let me see here what people are saying. Here, let me see what this. Our 20-year-old tortie cat loves to watch my show. Oh, good. She's kind of lame, but chooses to hobble over to get close to the screen. Aw. I should have my cat in my lap. Okay. Great job on the stuff. Yeah, I was proud of myself for finding that. You just sent me the Billabong sundress at the start of the summer. Okay. The linen pants. Where does that go? The men's linen plaid top was from you. Yes, I remember that. That tropical looking top. That was a really nice shirt. Okay. Yes, 2 weeks, but you're trying to jumpstart your eBay store during difficult times. Yeah. Keep up the good work and accepting the offers. Yeah, there's an offer today that I declined because he had sent me a low offer, and then I sent him one that was only $2 or $3 above what he sent. I mean, it was really low. And he sent me back an offer that was 16 cents above what he had first offered. I'm not going to play that game. So I just declined, you know. Let me see here. We should look at my keywords in each listing, adding words like coastal cowgirl. I was watching, I was watching McThrifty. She uses a lot of those type of words. And I thought to myself, when she was talking about beachy type things, she always adds coastal grammar too. I think next time I watch her, I'm just going to have a sheet of paper and copy down keywords that she uses, because she uses a lot of them too. Yeah. So that was my 2-week trial, and I think that we'll probably do this again, the 2 weeks instead of 1 week, unless I have just a gigantic week next week. I don't know. Tomorrow, I don't expect much to happen because that's the day I play with my closet, so, in my store. So we'll see. I have to figure out something how to figure out about Poshmark. It's a wonder Poshmark, that's 2 things in a row that I had to cancel. Now, I don't think they're as bad as really getting back at you like eBay does about that. But maybe I go on a list that who knows? I don't know. They don't make a big fuss out of it, it seems, but I'm sure they don't like it. So my friend Judy brought me a little personal apple pie with blueberries in it. Apple pie, blueberry pie is still warm. So that'll go with my supper. And also my pumpkin patch, I'll have to take pictures of it again and put it on. Maybe that'll be the middle of my week. We'll go garden looking. I can't even get to one of my zucchini plants. So when I looked in there was a humongous zucchini. I'm talking about this big and this big around. They're no good for eating when they get that big, but they are good for the chickens because they'll have lots of seeds in. So I had to go on the other side of the fence and cut it off through the fence. It just barely fit through the prongs of the fence. I got it out and I took it in the back and I cut it in half and then slit it down the middle and gave it to my chickens. And they've already taken all the seeds out of it. So they were very happy to get that. And I think there's 2 more that size. It's on the zucchini plant that I can't really get to. So that one is going to always have huge ones. Now I have enough zucchini to make zucchini bread. So that's what I plan on doing in the next couple days, is making zucchini bread. Now I picked a nice small zucchini today that I'm going to slice up and have with my supper. I'm going to slice up some potatoes with it. Just have potatoes, little sliced potatoes, and saute them up with the zucchini. And then, I don't know, I just found some Panera broccoli cheddar soup in there. And I'll just have that with it, I think. That'll be my supper, in case anybody's interested. I pulled out all my broccoli plants last night, and I planted uh, bush beans, a long row of bush beans. Now, the rabbits, when they come up, the rabbits will probably eat them too, but I put them in a different place. And the place where the rabbits ate the beans, I planted radishes. They come up really quick. Maybe they don't like radish. I don't know. So I planted some more carrots. Surprisingly enough, they aren't eating the carrots tops, and they're still growing. I love carrots in the garden. I've tons of tomatoes that aren't getting red at all. So I'm going to have to learn to eat green fried tomatoes, I guess. And what else? I think that's all I planted. I have beets coming up, but they're still small. But root crops, they can go even after the frost because they're below ground, and they're super sweet when you get them late in the season. Carrots especially. That's when they're best. Now my pumpkin plant is just humongous out there. It's crawled all over the place. And my biggest pumpkin now is about this big. So I tried to turn it because you don't want to get flat on one side. I'm barely able to lift it to turn it. And you have to be careful not to break it off this plant because it's still green. And then I read that you should put a piece of something so it doesn't rot on the underside. You should put like something under there, like a piece of wood, or you can use cardboard. Well, I have lots of cardboard. So I cut big squares of cardboard, and I'm out there trying to sort of lift this pumpkin up with one hand, which is impossible, and shove this cardboard under it. I got 3 of them done. But the ones that are in the middle of all this crawling pumpkin patch, I can't get to. Excuse me. I have the hiccups. So I think, oh dear, excuse me. I think that in the middle of the week, I will take you on a little tour of my garden. It won't be a live video. It'll be one that I have to record on my phone. And I've been watching poor Silver Owl. She has this problem of getting cut off on her videos. And I told her about StreamYard. That would solve all her problems, but she doesn't seem to want to join StreamYard to do that. I think it's free. But it will take her, I don't know. It didn't take me more than 15, 20 minutes to set it up. That was a long time ago. But it would solve all her problems. She had never even heard of it. So I wish she would do that. She's so busy right now, though, because they bought a house and they have to sell theirs now. So anyway, I'm going to close for now. Go make my supper. I'm sure the dog, I don't know where she went. She knows when it's supper time. And the cat knows when it's supper time. So, I don't know why I'm yawning, except maybe it's because I took the Xanax. So I'm going to go eat. maybe I'll lay down for a little bit and see if I get any more sales later tonight. So I will see you sometime in the middle of the week and go from there. Estella's here too. Hi, Estella. Uh, so thank you all for coming, joining me. And yeah, I have to figure out this problem of selling things I don't have. So I'm going to end now, and I'll see you sometime, probably Wednesday or Thursday. I'll see you then. Bye.